Hey everyone, just wanted to talk about the soccer tournament I played in last weekend. It first of all went really well. Everyone had a lot of fun, it seemed like. Just to explain what exactly it was just meant to be a casual drop-in tournament. Players just paid a registration fee and then they got split up into teams as evenly as they could make it. They got split into four teams, and when I first seen them, I didn't think they did that good of a job of making it even. It seemed like my team was really strong, and it seemed like one of the other teams was a little too weak. They didn't have any goal scorers. But then once we actually started playing, it was all pretty even, and the team that I thought was actually going to be the weakest was who my team ended up playing against in the finals. Um, there wasn't too much for people getting out of hand or anything, except for one incident in the finals, which I'll get to. Uh, but I just didn't want to go do a recording of this game by game, getting all like the highlights when I don't have recordings of the highlights to go with it. I thought it might just be kind of dry to listen to without anything like that to look at. So that's why I'm doing this just kind of off the cuff. Um, so let's go through them. The first game we played went 2-1 for us. And right away, that set the tone. It was pretty close and much closer than I was expecting. Uh, Game two, the other two teams played, and that one was really eye opening because that was the team that I thought I was going to be the weakest, and they ended up winning 5-2. Um, the third game, uh, the team that we played against and the team that lost and or no, the team that won in the second game played against each other, and they were again really even. They kept trading goals back and forth until finally one team got the game winner with about a minute left to win 3-2. Um, Game four, my team got to play again against the team that I thought was going to be the most defensive, and they definitely were. There was no goal scoring in the first half, and then they got a goal early in the second half, and then we really got going, started buzzing, and we managed to come back to win 3-1. Um, Game five was they decided to do the bronze game at that point because they already knew which teams would be in the finals. So they just, instead of having both teams play against each other twice because they were the two teams that were left to play against, um, they just decided to do longer games. And I felt bad for the one team in their bronze medal game because they lost their top player, and the goaltender just had a rough time, and they ended up being a really high scoring game. Both teams were scoring on really like nonstop, and the game I think ended up 11-6. Um, and so then we had the finals, which we made into a longer game. We played two 20-minute halves instead of 15-minute halves like we were for the rest of the tournament. And we got off to a quick start. We went up 2-0 pretty early. They got one back, and then that's when the incident occurred. There was kind of like a bit of shoulder on shoulder, like rubbing the guy out to try to steal the ball off him, and our guy kind of freaked out about it. This guy, he tends to get like that. Like we all knew, he's kind of sometimes takes it a little too seriously. Um, if I were refing, I wouldn't have called anything there. I didn't see anything like too bad. If anything, I would have called the guy on my team for embellishment. But yeah, he got kind of mad, and then he started playing a little too rough after that. He started like getting his legs up a lot, and he ended up cutting one of their guys on the shin. And I was thinking if I got the ball kind of on a throw in, they weren't really throw ins, we just kicked it in from the outline. But if I got it there, I would kind of take a moment to like tell everyone to just relax a little, take a breather, remember that we're not playing for the World Cup. All that we were playing for was a picture of our team with a plastic trophy. But then luckily the half ended, and we kind of got that moment anyways without needing to say anything. And the second half went over pretty well. Everyone had calmed down at that point, and we ended up winning the final 4-2. Then after the tournament was over, we got our picture with the plastic trophy, and then everyone from the tournament went to Boston Pizza to celebrate after and kind of get to know each other a little better. And it was really nice. Everyone seemed really nice. Enjoyed talking to the different people I got to talk to. And just overall had a fun time. That was all I had to say about this. Thanks for watching or listening. If you can put a like and subscribe, that really helps. And thanks.